dig, let me put you on game. When you awaken, the one thing you're gonna realize when you awaken is you've only interacted with your illusions and your imagination. That's it. All existence is just an illusions, imaginations, right? When you realize that you have never, ever had anything to the level that you thought you had it, only to your expectations and imagination, that's it. The family that you thought you had never existed. They only existed to the level of expectations that you set. And the area where people make you mad at is because they're not living up to that expectation. People, places, and things have only been expectations. You understand what I'm saying? When you understand you have never had, ever, the relationship you was in was never that. It was only your expectations, illusions, and imagination. And when y'all finally ended it, it's because the imagination and the expectations were gone, and you have to accept what is. You only walked away from what had to be accepted. You only was with what you imagined it to be in expectations. You understand what I'm saying? The key is the imagination and the expectations that you set, you reach them for your own good. You understand what I'm saying? And then you let everything be what it is. Let everybody be who they are, accept everything for what it is. But you, if you can create the expectations, you live up to it. You understand? That's all they ever been is illusions and expectations.
Man, hold up. It's your boy DJ K Jizzle. I had a little technical difficulties. I thought I was on, but I wasn't. But we here now. I want to introduce to y'all. This is not my co-host. This is my wife. My wife, Mary Pleasant Gibson. I call her Mary G, but
hey y'all.
Yeah, she is new to this. But we gonna get it in. So y'all buckle up your seatbelts and ride with us. You know what I'm saying? Because I got our coach. Let's say it right. I'm finna start the comments now. It's a lot of comments. But I'm gonna bring on our coach. And my co-host didn't show up today. I don't know what happened, but it's all good. We gonna keep it pushing. Let's get into come on now. He ain't even gotta do all that. We was talking in the background. He was, on me for a second, but he ain't even got baby. Watch this, baby. Just watch this. Yeah, but let me bring on our coach. Is that better, y'all? I don't want y'all picking on me. Our coach, Coach G. Know what I'm saying? No, I gotta move him over here. I don't want no stuff on.
Brother, sister, how are you guys?
All right.
How are you guys? How are you? Right. I'm glad to be here. Thanks so much for the invite. Oh gosh, thank you guys. Thank you. Oh gosh, I'm glad to be here. Yes, thank you.
Look, I'm trying to do the comments. I appreciate everybody in here. This is gonna be an interesting one. I promise you. I had already got started on the op thing and got in trouble for that one. Explained a lot of stuff to me. Y'all get in the comments and give us some questions. You got a question you want to ask him before I get in there? Because when I get in there, he gonna be tripping. I'm kind of still, now that we on live, I can say what I was gonna say. Y'all all was wrong making fun of me. I feel so bad when y'all was talking about me.
Really?
She
Telling
said,
my
really?
story. I'm telling my story. He
Do your
told me I
thing.
could tell my story.
Hey, do your
Feel so
thing.
bad.
Do your
He
thing.
wanted to
Do your
save me.
thing. Do your thing. Do your
I'm just
thing.
playing. But on that intro, I picked that intro right there, that what you was talking about, because I was a little bit lost. I was a little bit lost. I understand that my expectations is, how can, I don't want to say it wrong. How are they expectations? How is it something that I'm expecting them to be when, I mean, ain't that the perception of whatever that they gave off? Ain't that,
No. No.
but that's probably what I fell in love with, was maybe what they.
Mm-mm. You didn't fall in love with their presentation. You fell in love with your perception. You just said it, how you see things. You didn't fall in love with who they were. Because see, let's explain something to you. If you fell in love with who they were, then there's no arguments about who they become. They are who they are, right? There is no arguments when you accept people for who they are. There's arguments when you have expectations that's not met. When you accept people for who they are, then there you go. See, we meet people, everybody that we meet the first time is also trying to be something for the first time too, or trying to stay consistent, trying to do this right. But the problem is we're not accepting people for who they are. So at the end of the day, people have to be something that they're trying to be, that they can't abstain, they can't uphold. So what winds up happening is what you see from January to June, you think that's what it is. And then July, they show you a part that you don't like. And then you think, oh, they acting funny. No, July is who they are. There has to be, but you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with people being who they are. So yeah, all of this is your expectation. Because if you accept the people for who they are, it just is what it is.
So you saying that I'm wrong? Okay, wait, because okay, I accept their expectations, but I'm just saying, would I be wrong then if I say something?
Wrong about what? See, you think
Like,
this is about right or wrong. No,
not,
because let me explain something to you. If you got this much time to check somebody else, brother, you got that much time to evaluate yourself. If you got that much time to notice what somebody ain't doing, that's so much enough time that you should be noticing what you should be doing. See, this is what you have to understand when it comes to dealing with people. You got to have accountability and awareness enough to understand. It's not about what they ain't doing, what they are doing. What are you doing to either contribute to this situation or contribute to your own downfall? All this is about you. So, whatever this is with you, that's who you are, and I accept you for who you are. You understand what I'm saying? So the idea is to be whatever that is. You ain't got to, I don't need to come into a space with an identity. I'm me. And whatever the questions is or whatever they are, you're going to get that whatever version of me that's going to answer that question. I am whatever I am. So when you're dealing with people to try to keep somebody one way, you're a human being. Do you know how hard it is to stay consistent with you being you? You know how hard it is for you to stay consistent with you doing what you want to do or doing being who you want to be? So the hell you gonna hold them to that for? You can't even do it. So the audacity of us to say you have to be this all the time. Meanwhile, never understanding that I'm contributing to what I'm seeing from you that I don't like. Because what am I bringing in this space if you got time to be this? Because to understand, to stay consistent being something, you understand the work that comes with that, which means you be in your own head, focusing on you. I wouldn't notice what you is and what you ain't when I'm focusing on what I'm trying to become. Because that's too much work to be noticing what you ain't doing. So if I can see you, then what am I doing? I got too much on the checklist that I need to handle to be noticing what people is and what people ain't. I got time for all that.
but that's what I'm saying. I'm always working on me and trying to learn something new that I didn't catch. And I'm just saying, would I be wrong if what they did is not right and I say something about it? Like,
What
say, yeah,
see, it's not about what they did, it's not right. What you have to respect it. And see, this is the conversation that I have with you oftentimes. And this is what we was so much talking about in the background. This is what I'm gonna talk to you about now. I think the issue is it's not about what you say, it's how you say it. It's the you be saying wrong and right when it's simply correction and adjustment. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's okay to make mention that they can do this, but are they able to do something that don't please you? Because if it's not hurting you direct, why do they got to keep up an appearance and make you something? They are who
Well,
they
I
are.
gotta do it.
Huh?
They want me to do it.
Well,
They
you
might
grown.
confront me.
You grown. You grown. You ain't got to do. You got an option. You ain't got to do nothing. See, that's the issue right there. Who the hell told you you had to do it? And why would you do that? Why would you
Because
hold
now
yourself to
I'm
a?
acting funny.
Well, okay, act being fun. Who cares? If this is where you, this the ground you standing on. This the ground you standing on. This is who I am, and this will come with me. Either accept it or you don't. Same thing with you. I'm gonna accept you for who you are, and this will come with you. So in the day when I chose you, my job is to watch how you are with yourself. And if your behavior is not so much of a problem with who I am, then we cool. And whatever that is, just so long as what you're doing is not damaging what we got going on. So I understand that if for me to say something to you, that means that either I feel like it's intentional or I need to just bring it to you, but you're not aware. Maybe you're not aware of it. Can I give you, can they get grace enough to understand? Maybe they're just not aware of it. Maybe they don't know that they're doing that. Maybe they didn't know they was doing it. Can they unconsciously make moves just like you unconsciously make moves? You don't know you doing most of the stuff you're doing. You can't defend what your actions are because somebody else is receiving your behavior. So you gotta understand that everything can't be personal. Everybody ain't out to get you. So some conversations is about correction. These are adults, by the way. These ain't children. So people should have the right to be who they are. God accepts you for who you are. Why somebody got to be something for you? You gotta respect it. That's the game. And why would you set a tone for you? And who you dealing with that's telling you you got to be this and be that? If you know you need to make that adjustment, make that adjustment. But if you're gonna be able to talk to me, then I should be vulnerable enough to you. That's the only reason why you're gonna be able to be in my space. The only reason why. I should be able to be vulnerable with you. I should be able to take your correction if we're on the same team together. I should be able to listen to you. I should be able to take your correction. I should be able to do this if me and you rocking, because I'm gonna set the tone of what this relationship should look like. So when you in here, you're gonna do the same. So it's non-negotiable when I come to you and I say, I know you ain't trying to be right in this space. That ain't what we do. That ain't what we do. And here we take accountability, and here we show vulnerability, and in here we have conversations. Because I didn't pick you to be somebody that's going to hurt me. You're a human being that's probably is unaware of what you're doing. So let me bring this to you. But that's everybody got to have the iron fist on everything. Where's the grace and mercy at? My God. I do think it's about right or wrong. It's about correction and leadership.
I'm always grace and mercy. I pick on myself.
See, I think that's what you keep saying what you are, but somebody is receiving. Do they feel like it's grace and mercy? That's the one who getting your grace and mercy is them.
I get in trouble half time because I'll let stuff fly and be like,
what is you maybe it's not maybe certain stuff just not important. That's what being an adult is, letting shit slide. You ain't supposed to entertain everything. We're adults. Whatever you entertain is where you stay. Some stuff should be beneath you with certain behaviors, but it shouldn't be with whatever is sharing that space with you. They shouldn't be beneath you. They're your teammate. What we doing? What are we doing? You understand what I'm saying? Y'all losing the game. You go to the press conference and say, I had a good game. It's them that suck. They need to be in the gym. That's what you're doing when you get up, when you do this with your teammate. You at the press conference talking about I had 40. They the one that suck. Talk to them. Don't say nothing to me. Talk to them. No, that's how you're presenting yourself, and you don't realize that's what you're doing. And that's what I keep talking to you about. Grace and mercy, relax. Everybody's not out to get you, man. You got teammates. It's a teammate. Hell. You see what I'm saying?
I've been done so wrong so many times. I just got tired of it, so I ain't taking it.
Is it happening in this space, though? You think Miss Mary would do you like that? Miss Mary.
Sometimes.
She out to get you, my boy?
Sometimes.
Well, she's a human being. She's still a human. She's still a human. Y'all still humans. Just like you feel like that, she feel like that. So what? It's called a relationship.
No,
you and your brothers, you and your family don't get along all the time. But does it mean that they out to get you, or are y'all human beings who have different opinions and get to be themselves? But we bump heads, get mad, we be back cool again. There's nothing that young lady she did to you to make you that mad. That mad, my boy. No, man, no.
You see, she know.
I get it. No, I get it. I get it, but that comes in your authority and your correction. So what you have to understand is when it comes to correction, you don't meet it with reactorial answers. You meet it with a response of logic and calmness. Hey, that's not what we're doing. That ain't what we do. We're not right there, that right there. But guess what? In order for you to be able to present that, you must show that same restraint in those same situations. Do you what you think you're gonna get back? Whatever you impress, she gonna express. If you impress raw, guess what she gonna express? Raw. You give her hell, she gonna give you chaos. You impress, you're the conscious mind, she's the subconscious. So whatever you give her, she's gonna give back to you tenfold. At this point, she's going off the programming of being around you all the time. She's adopted your attitude. So don't get mad when you see you. Nigga, that's you. Hey, what you mad for? That's you, homeboy. That's you don't like it, that's you. Women become you. And so when she start talking like you, moving like you, walking like you, it's because she's impressionable. She's the subconscious. The subconscious / emotions is impressionable. They become their environment. So she's only becoming you. And that's what you got to understand. So you need to understand that's your reflection. So guess what? Not only do you not give yourself grace and mercy, conscious your grace and mercy, because she's your subconscious. You want to know what it's like to be you, the emotional side of you? Bingo. Her name is Miss Mary. That's your subconscious. You want to know what your emotions look like? It's Miss Mary. And you know what happens when you talk to Miss Mary? She start acting like you inside of you, outside of you. You know what happens when she don't want to hear what you got to say? It's because you won't listen to what is being said inside of you. She's your subconscious. She's your emotional programmer. So you want to know what it's like to what you're saying inside of you? Look at how she responds to you on the outside. That's what she's saying. That's what you're saying on the inside. So whatever you are in here, she's going to be out there. Hey, whatever you impress, you express. So you can't get mad at the subconscious programming when you impress this behavior on that subconscious. She becoming your environment. She sound like you. It's not that hard, cuz. It's not that hard.
But they want to hear from you, Mary.
So what do they want to hear from me?
I guess it go vice versa.
Technical difficulties over here and trying to, because I can't get the comment thing to work on the screen. So I can monitor it also. Yeah.
But I mean, it's all right.
So I missed what was going on because I come into, I didn't know what was going on.
Wait,
it's
okay.
All good.
Yes, my man.
I think.
Okay, here go. There she go. Somebody said, just your viewpoint.
To the viewpoint, I'm saying I missed what you were saying.
Like for the most, I feel like I communicate real good. Sometimes, because I have other issues that be going on and stuff that just put me in those situations. But
kind of like the one today.
Like the one today. But I always go back and I apologize. I'm that person where I feel.
He said, "Time out."
It shouldn't be about apologies. You should know it before it happens. It's not about the apology. It's about the correction. In the mid emotion, mid stride, when you see it coming and you see it arise, then you should have it in you. That's where the tug of war comes in. Do I got it in me to say, hey, babe, don't talk to me right now. I'm going to my bed. And she should know, okay, never mind, good. I'm glad you told me. Let me stay away from you. Or is it, no, I want you to feel it so I can get that validation because I'm angry. And I want you to give me some validation so you can see I'm mad. I'm mad. Talk to me so I can tell you no. So you can feel it. So you can feel that I'm mad. Nah. So you can feel, oh, he going through something. He really going through something. No, I'm mad. Who talking to me?
You pouting?
That's what's happening.
I don't do that.
I guarantee. I'm not saying you literally do it like that.
I mean, I've came a long way because since I've been watching you and stuff, I communicate better. Like me, I used to just shut down. You ain't gonna get a peep out of me. I'm gone somewhere else, and you can just talk all day. Now I will sit down and say, "Hey, this is how I'm feeling," or the thing be like I be at a whole nother point and I don't even be paying attention, and she just something simple and I just snap. And then I have to apologize because I didn't mean it.
See, you go see, that's the thing. The apology don't take away the action. That's just a word. Especially if the behavior gonna show up again tomorrow. So what you sorry about today? Because you're gonna do this again tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I explained, I'm sorry. I'm going
You
through.
still missing it. You still missing it. She's a program from past to now. She's paying attention to your patterns. And us as men sometimes think because of our behavior, all we gotta do is apologize and they'll understand. She's a product of the patterns that you have. You're creating a condition, and your apologies don't fix that condition. You need to catch it before you get there. This is not about you being wrong and she being right. She got some stuff too. Right now, I'm just talking to you. But what I'm telling you is, she didn't come to you for you to battle with emotions. I told you this earlier. What I tell you behind the scenes? She came to you to feel safe with her emotions. Security is not about punching dudes in the face, because ain't the men really crossing that line. Security is about, do I feel vulnerable? Can I feel vulnerable in this space and give you my program? And if I give you my program, do I feel safe enough to help me rewire myself? That's what I'm here to do. Yes, it's going to take you can walk away and live in your mind, but I'm walking away into my emotions, and I feel vulnerable, unseen, and I'm not stronger than you. So therefore, I'm more subject to be violated than you will be. So at the end of the day, I'm coming to you to protect me. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to understand what the programming that you're talking to. Y'all both are battling for the same space. You are scared, she's scared, y'all both talking to each other, and y'all ain't even listening to each other because y'all both got the same fear, the same reality, same problem, same everything. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what you got to respect and what you got to go understand. At the end of the day, you got to understand, if that is the move, then how do I present myself? Instead of me saying, hey, babe, this is what you did, talk to me about because that behavior is not like you. So if that behavior is not like you, then let me ask you, what's your day like? What you got going on today? Yeah, because I'm kind of noticing you kind of doing things that you don't normally do. You all right? You okay? Everything good? Because you kind of doing stuff you don't normally do. And I don't need to pinpoint what it is. So let me make sure you straight first before I come to you with my issue. Are you overthinking something? Oh, I don't want you to do it. I want you in your head. That's what I'm here for. I'm your man. Talk to me. What's going on? Is everything okay? No, you good? No, everything fine. No, it ain't. Something wrong. You need to talk to me because you get out of line. So talk to me. Are you okay? Vote. I can deal with me later. I want to hear you. What's going on? Are you okay? And then if that creates the space of, nah, this is what I got going on because blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Oh, hello. See, I can put me to the side because I can forgive your presentation. Because me as a man, I ain't that mad at you because I understand because you're in the emotional side of me. I understand that you're going to have these type of behaviors. So I give you grace. It ain't like wrong. You ain't crossing me. I want to know what's wrong with you, though. You sure you're okay? Because you don't act like this. So you're good. See, it's to get what you want. You got to be able to give something. You're dealing with the emotional being. You can't say you did this because guess what she's going to say? Well, you did it. Nah, it's going to always be that. That's how it works. But when you understand that as a man, I'll give you that for me to protect this. You can have this because I want this. And if I got to give you this to get that, then so effing be it. Because if I'm getting this, you're looking at that, and that's not your job to be doing. That's my job. So let me give you your you so I can get our us. So let me get you first, focus on you, see what's going on, and then now let's talk about what you did. Yeah, because earlier today you did such and such. That's not like you. I'm not used to you doing that. Oh, I was just in my head. My bad. Because guess what? You gave her first. You got to do things different if you want different reactions, especially as a man. You have to give her that. Then so you can get yours. So you can get yours.
I feel like I'm doing better though.
Yeah, you keep saying, see, that's the thing. You wouldn't be getting this, my boy, if that was happening, then why are we having this conversation? We won't be having this conversation if it was happening the way you think. won't be having this conversation if it was going the way you think. This is not about you being wrong. This is about you understanding how this works. She waiting for you to become you so she can become her. Did you know that's how that works? I'm waiting for you to become you so you can give me room for me to become me. And when you become me, we become us, nigga.
I'm just
That's
saying.
a woman. There's a woman in there that's inside this young lady. Not only she hasn't seen, nor you. Nobody has seen that woman that's inside of her. Nobody. She ain't even seen her. She visits her from time to time, but she's scared to be her because she don't know how to be her. But I promise you, with security and safety with these emotions, that's a whole nother woman you ain't never met that's inside of that woman. I don't care how long y'all been married. That becomes day one when you meet her. I promise you. Promise you.
It's
I promise you.
day one. That's right.
You hard-headed. You stubborn as shit. You stubborn. You stubborn as hell. You already know I know that. I've been told you that you stubborn as hell. Look at you telling her look at you telling her what y'all program is, and clearly she think different. It's already day one. We ride at that. She didn't say that. You said it.
But she ain't saying nothing. She over there scared.
No,
she's not
afraid.
But what I don't think you understand. Why would she have to talk if I'm doing the talking for her in a way? She don't have to say too much because she's listening too. You see what I'm saying? So that's all that's going on. I need you to understand. If you're not willing to understand that that's your teammate, what the hell we doing? I told you get that op mess out your mouth. Don't ever say that shit again. Don't ever say that again. Because you manifesting something. Don't ever say that again. Don't you ever say that again. Real talk. You manifesting something. She becoming something that you're gonna confirm. I need you to understand it. If I get men to understand, your job is to be submissive to the will of God. When you become submissive to the will of God, you get reprogrammed from head to toe. When you get reprogrammed to head to toe, then that sends permission for this emotional being to come into your life to be reprogrammed as well, because you'll get the creator's vision and the creator's tongue and the creator's protection. Then only then does she become the woman. Women are born naturally loyal. Something has to happen for that to break. So when they go back to these little girls, I'm gonna have these many kids, this husband, I'm gonna stay here, I'm gonna have these many cars. They reset that. When you cater to that little girl in her, she'll cater to that little boy in you, and all of y'all are reset. And that's what you gotta respect. So I need you to understand, you're not talking to Miss Mary, you're talking to little Mary. Not Big Mary, little Mary. Not grown Mary, little Mary. So I need you to understand who you holding accountable, the adult Mary or the little Mary. And you're confirming what little Mary went through every time you act the way you act. Because the little you is coming out in this same situation. So I'm not saying that you are wrong and she need to be like that. No, she got her stuff too. I get on her too. But I'm talking to you because I need you to understand that, bro, you run this whole, bro, you set the tone of whatever this is going to be. So whatever y'all are is based off your vision. You're the visionary of this thing. So wherever it's going, if y'all keep hitting these roadblocks, it's because you ain't paying attention to your driving. But that's what Miss Mary is for. See, you're supposed to see what's down the road. Miss Mary's supposed to see what's in front of you. There's no reason why you're running over potholes if you got Miss Mary on the passenger side. Let her see. Let her talk. Hey, baby, this is where we going. Yeah, but you might want to make a left because there's a big ditch right there. Now you're wondering why y'all car stuck because you won't listen to the passenger. So what you'll say is, man, why you didn't tell me the car was there? I was trying to tell you. But you're going to go to the past of, see, you don't never listen to me. Hey, I'm telling you what's happening. The moment she tried to, you go straight to your, did I get something? Well, yeah, all right then. See, you never listen to me. And she tried. I tried to tell you it was right there. No, because that's what I'm telling you. See, that's just like back in 2 years ago when you did. Now you all the way back here somewhere. Because the behavior tells you she don't rock with you. No. You see the roadblock. She see the potholes. That's her job. That's her job. Y'all have never met each other. I don't give a damn how long y'all been married. Y'all ain't met each other yet. You ain't met each other yet. Y'all don't know each other yet. You're too scared. And the way you got to think, this is a female. So she looking at it like, hell no, I'm like, you ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I ain't giving in. You ain't giving in, please. I don't feel shit me. You supposed to be protecting me, so I ain't doing nothing. If you ain't doing it, hell no. Hell no. If you ain't doing it, I ain't doing it. Hell, what the hell you wrong with you? That's like you, baby, somebody trying to break in the house. Go check on them. Go check and see. That's what you're doing when you want her to do something with her emotions for you. I'm trying to tell you how that goes. No, she followed your example. So then that way, when it comes to men, we don't have to talk much. Our actions is the talking. Her emotions do the talking. Our actions do the talking. So when I show you that I'm willing to do this as a leader of this thing right here, then I don't want to hear your mouth when I tell you and I hold you to the same standard, because you already see my actions is lining up, and your accountability would tell you, yeah, I ain't lying. Yeah, he doing what he supposed to do. Let me shut up and get my shit together. Let me shut up and get my shit together. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. That's how this goes. So quit trying to make sure she right, because guess what? Miss Mary may not be promised to you, but you promised to you. Either way it goes, show up as the man you're supposed to be, my boy. And she can't help but follow your leadership, because your steps should be guided and ordered by the Most High. So wherever you go, she has to be willing to go. And something tells me she's still riding with you if she's still on the other side of this thing. Stop fighting this process and stop calling that lady a op. Told you about that. It's okay. It's man to man. We talking man to man, and it is what it is. Because, like I said, I can now. It's certain behaviors that won't be tolerated, but I can look at this lady and tell that lady has never crossed you to the level of the way you acted. Never. Hey, now you can see some women and you like, oh hell no, I'm leaving her where she is. But to the point where you still there, nah, not that one. No, ain't no way in here. Her spirit is too calm. No, that she may be that. Yeah, because that's what y'all do. But the way you act, ain't no way in hell that woman did that. Don't think she did, but didn't agree with you. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, man. See, that's why your boy DJ K Jizzle can't get it together. Because what I'm saying, man. That's why I'm saying you never listen to me. Now you over here talking about something she did at the family reunion with her family 3 years ago, all because she ain't listening to you about something that you want. Man, knock it off. No, man, you got to discipline yourself with your emotions. You got to get control of that. You got to get control of that.
I mean, I try.
Nah, you ain't trying. There ain't no such thing. Either you doing it or you ain't. Ain't no gray area in this thing. Either you doing it or you ain't. Are you the leader of this thing? You set the tone. And if I, as the man, is doing this, I don't want to hear your mouth as the woman. I'm already setting the tone. What is there to say? If I say we're doing this, this, and this, that's that. She needs to see consistency. So when I say, hey, I want to be able to open my mouth and you see my reflection where I don't have to say anything to you. My actions do the talking. So you'll understand when I'm done talking, you understand I ain't playing. I want to be that. I don't want to be fussing with you and talking to you. I don't want to go back and forth about my non-negotiables. I'm trying to keep you around and I like you. But you got me effed up if you think I'm going to negotiate non-negotiables. So with non-negotiables, I'm going to stay away from them for myself. I'm going to stay away from them for myself. So I can't sit here and set a tone for you that I myself as a man is violating when it comes to you. You shouldn't be triggering me this much to show you a side that I don't want to see from you, but I'm going to give it to you too. That's not Miss Mary Meg all dressed in black with silver buttons out down her damn back. Hell, is you talking? This ain't no game. This ain't no kids. You adults, man. Get your ish together. Hell, you talking about? No, we're not doing that. No, you can't do that. You got to be careful how you present yourself. So in that moment, when you about to display your actions, who is that beside you that you about to talk to? Is this your op for real? Or is it your rider? You have to ask yourself that question before you get out your feelings. Get all in your feelings. Man, stay in your frame. Stay in your frame. Stop getting outside your body. Stay in your frame. So calm down. I ain't that serious. Ain't never been that damn serious. Now y'all over here arguing over mashed potatoes because she don't even like what I cook. See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all over here fussing about mashed potatoes because you feel like she dismissing you because she wouldn't cook it the way you like it. No, man. No.
She don't like my food.
There you go.
I do like your food. That's not true.
Ask your question. I'm good. That's what I'm here for.
See how they do me. Look how they do me. See.
Well, they say you walked into the wasp nest is what you did.
Oh Lord, look.
I
Miss
have, but
Mary is innocent.
I'm not innocent. Far from it. I've come a long way. We've grown a whole lot. We've been through a whole lot. It's gonna be a true testimony when it all reveals itself. Oh man, it's something major, and he knows it. We done been from the bottom and on our way to the top, but in the process, for purpose, focus on purpose. Why we're here and what it is we're supposed to be doing in this life. That's where I'm at. I'm 2.5 years sober from alcohol. It'll be 3 years next month.
Congratulations.
Thank you on God's purpose for my life, for our life. We all have a purpose and we're here for a reason, and I want to fulfill that purpose, whatever that may be. And I always try to be a beacon of light when it comes to whoever I come in contact with daily. It may be a small gesture, a smile, or opening the door, or even like the shirt I have on now, which is my brand, Pleasant Inspired Apparel. When they see me, and it's just like, man, it's a conversation starter. You sure are right about that, and I have to remind myself that when they scare me sometimes when they walk up to me, but we just want to be a light when we walk in the presence of people. Well, I do everywhere I go, no matter what it is. Yeah, because every day is not a bad day. We all have bad moments, but every day is not bad.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah, I
on.
mean, I I feel like, me personally, I'm always on myself more. I am more of the laid back. I'm That's one thing. It may look like I am aggressive like that, but I am really more laid back. You have to touch like the kids or the wife or something like that in order to really get a reaction. And when you get that reaction, I don't take nothing back then. It's just out there and I'm with it. So I changed my whole part of I I'm just this is me. I had to listen to her. That's just what happened. I had to listen to her because things was going wrong for me. And I saw as I started listening just a little bit, I saw things differently. And then, that's when I saw your deal and then I sent it to her. And I was like, man, look at this. How he know? Who he talking to? Look. Like it was just like it was crazy. And I mean, I always try to stay up on my game, and like I said, I'm more harder on myself. Like she is very humble, but she is worse than me. When any button push, it can go.
No,
I'm
that's
I'm
on that. Trying to let people not get under my skin because I'm very empathetic, and when it comes to compassion and empathy for people, I don't know, being emotional and learning to detach myself away from people's energy. I don't know what it is, but about people that I pick up problems for some reason that it's an attraction. I have no idea why it's that.
What's your parental relationship like?
It's broken,
There
but
you go. You just solved it.
but
That's
I'm
it.
working. We're making amends with picking up where they are now, not going back to what happened, but we're meeting people where they're at this moment and moving forward. Forgiveness.
That's let me ask you a question though. Have you given yourself the right to be mad or be disappointed?
I have.
Have you allowed yourself to be disappointed though? Like what I mean is not that's messed up because blah blah blah. So I'm gonna be mad. Or did you say, you know what? I have the right to be disappointed. I have the right. This is mine. I get to keep this. Have you given yourself full permission to hurt? Like, do you own your hurt to say, I get to do this? I don't gotta feel guilty about my hurt because I got a story too. Have you given yourself permission to do that before you do this forgiving stuff? Have you said, I'm worthy enough to own my own, to have people disappoint me? I can be hurt. It's okay for me to be hurt. I ain't got to keep letting people, giving people the benefit of the doubt. No, I'm hurt. I ain't got to be
No,
empath. See, there you go right there. See, you ain't got to keep empathizing with everybody else's pain. You got your own that you get to have too. See, one thing you do is you make everybody else feel good about theirs, but when it's time to feel good about yours, it's a rah. No, you have the right to love on you You don't have the right to say, hey, I'm hurting, but people just, people, you just got to forgive people. No, you don't. Pause. I need you to have yours first before you get to forgiving people. Let's forgive yourself for not letting you be hurt. Let's let you have yours. No, you earned. This is yours. You get to have a heartbreak. You don't got to feel sorry for everybody. You can feel sorry for you sometimes. It's okay. It's okay for you to say, man, that ain't fair. What the hell? I didn't do nothing to nobody. It's okay to say that. It's okay for you to say, this is mine. And can't nobody take it from me. They can't tell you that you're wrong. They can't say, no, you just need to let it go. No, I don't have to do nothing. This is mine. You don't get to be the shooter and the driver. You don't get to hurt me and tell me how I need to get over. No, this is mine. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to tell my story to me and let me hurt first. So instead of me empathizing with people, let me empathize with myself. That's what you need to start doing. You need to start doing that. You understand? I'm on your ass next, so you calm down.
I saw Candace. That's my homegirl. I had to.
You see what I'm saying? But no, that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you before, and that goes for everybody in here. Before you make any adjustments of forgiving anyone, have you earned the right to be hurt? Do you believe that you have the right to be hurt before you move on? Do you say, nah, I have the right to be disappointed, and you don't have the right to tell me how it was supposed to go? This is how I saw it. Yeah, I'm an adult and I can see it different, but back then, because you're still functioning as the girl that you were when you were disappointed. That's what you're functioning as. So that little girl didn't understand that. She didn't understand that's just what people do. That ain't what she get. She's saying she hurting. Do you hear her story? Do you get to sit with her and say, I feel you, same thing happened to me? Do you just pass her some tissue and y'all both hurt? Right? But that's how people, no. Just let her break. Do you let her do that before you go to forgiving people?
No, but I think that's probably why I had turned to drinking, because I had I don't know what it is with people. They flock to me with problems, but I had one friend where her boyfriend shot himself in front of her at her house. It's just a variation of different people with problems and learning how to, he says I wear my heart on my sleeve, that I don't separate the two when it comes to people and emotions. Learning, some people just want to vent. They don't want you to give them a response or any comments or whatever about it. They just want to vent to you. But I'm a problem solver. I don't want to keep going around in circles with situations where we stuck on the same chapter.
You see something right there? I think we're starting to find what's going on here. You're not the problem solver. He is.
Well, she talking about her issues. I can't solve her problems.
Listen. See, you see now what we just hit. We found y'all stuff right here. Miss Mary, you got the right to be hurt. You shouldn't be solving problems. Mr. DJ K Jizzle, you're the solution. And let me get you to understand. No. But is she listening to you, Ted? Baby, you don't need to. But how is she listening to you? How you talking? First of all, see,
the way I tell her is let it go.
This is what it is. Miss Mary has become the man and the woman for herself. That's why she had to solve the problem, because at the end of the day, she had to be her own solution. So when Miss Mary get with you, guess what sounds familiar? Oh, never mind. Let me jump into my solution bag. And guess what happened? You become Miss Mary's emotions, but you really see, she's became the solution and the problem. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going on here. That's why she's trying to fix everybody, because at the end of the day, she had to be her own solution, and that's what she does. But there's a guilt in doing that. Because if I take this cape off, then what? Have you been able to take your cape off, Miss Mary?
The cape has been on.
See, my brother, do you hear your wife talking about her cape being on, and you've been arguing with a lady that's been trying to save the day from the world? You see why Wonder Woman comes home wondering why she has to fight all the time? You see what's going on? You see how we just hit this right here? Why is Miss Mary still wearing the cape and you exist, my boy? Why Miss Mary still saving the world and you right here? Why you ain't saying, babe, you sit this one out. Sit down. You're not doing that. No. It's okay to tell. Hell, I said no. You're not going to keep doing my baby like that. Why you ain't doing that, my boy? Huh? Oh no, because you were why? Did you know Miss Mary was wearing a cape and she tired? You didn't know that, did you? You didn't know that, did you?
Oh yeah, I know.
So that's what
Anything,
so
anything she do, she let it be known.
but so let me ask you, is it because hey, I'm only coming to where I think I'm safe at? Because if I'm carrying the load outside, do I get to drop it off in the house? I'm only dropping it off to you because I want you to see what I had to carry. And you should be looking at this shit saying, who the fuck gave you this? Who gave you this? Oh, stay home. I'm gonna find out who put this load on you. You got me effed up. But instead you argue and say, clean this up. Clean this up. And you ain't taking care of me. We solving this thing, man. First of all, y'all know I'm dangerous and I'm surgical. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know what I do. But I'm telling you what's going on. So you just heard your wife say she's wearing the cape. Do she get to put it up? And when she finna go out that door, you gonna leave this here today. You
Yeah,
gonna leave
she
this
get
here
to
today.
take it off. She get to take it off. Sometimes she don't listen. I tell her, hey, don't do that. She go do what she gonna want to. You gotta understand. You only hearing part. That's why she's quiet. Cause
No,
I'm not stubborn. I'm the
Listen,
one that
listen,
I'll go along just because
listen,
I
listen.
don't like the problems.
I think the part that you're that I see, I think that's the thing where you're also confused. You think it's about the details that I know. It's the sum, it's still gonna equal the same thing I'm telling you now. The same exact thing. The
Nah, she
fact of the
get to
matter
take
is
that
she's
tape
still
off.
wearing the cape. She's still wearing the cape. Want to know why? Because she still wants to be rescued. So maybe if I rescue y'all, somebody will rescue me. I'm trying to tell you, stubborn one. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm talking to you about your wife. I'm just giving you education, not what you need to do. And you talking about, You see the issue? You ain't even listening to me talk about
No,
her.
I'm just shaking my head.
But I need you to
I'm just
understand. I want you to hear what's going on.
oh,
Did you know?
I'm on it. I'm
Yeah.
listening.
So that's the issue. Because at the end of the day, when she gets to you and she rah, 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 this is where I should be able to lighten my load at. This is where I should be able to come to and lighten my load. I got to go out here and do all of this and do all of that. So I tell you what, let's find the identity that keeps trying to save the world. Because Miss Mary is still showing up as that child that was abandoned, hurt, or rejected in some form of fashion. And so are you, sir. Y'all are the exact same people. You're arguing with her from a point of view that you had from past. She's arguing with you from an identity that she has to keep to survive. But then when they both get to themselves, y'all both get to, she gets to herself, you can imagine her thoughts. When you get to yourself, you can imagine your thoughts. You don't know the tears that's been shed behind doors, behind both of y'all. You don't know how y'all both done cried out to God individually on the same damn team. On the same team, and y'all both individually crying out to God.
My cry out, I already accepted mine. I got issues, issue with my mother, so I've been handling that for the longest. So
Isn't that the same thing this young lady got? Ain't this the same thing this young lady got?
it was with my dad. Yeah.
I guarantee you it was with your mom. Guarantee you. Follow it. What was it like with your dad? What was the beef with your dad? If
He
you don't
wasn't
mind me asking.
he wasn't there. He used to tell lies. He would, as a kid, he would false promises. That's why I don't do that with our son or even with anyone. If I tell you something, I'm gonna do it, and if I can't do it, I'm gonna let you know, hey, something came up or whatever, and I'm gonna let you know that because I don't want people to think that they stop believing in me. If I'm telling you something, I'm a woman of my word, and that's what I stand by.
Do you know why your dad didn't show up?
I have no idea. Maybe because his dad didn't show up either.
Or maybe he tried to. Maybe you ain't getting all the story.
No, like, remember.
What was your relationship like with your mom?
I'll say I had more of a better relationship with my grandmother.
What was your relationship like with your mom?
You're saying as now or
Younger,
prior?
younger.
There was some years she was gone. She was incarcerated. So my
Is
grandmother
them
was
doing is them during the years where your dad was supposed to show up?
Yeah, and he didn't
Did you ever find out why?
because he didn't want to.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah,
Is that what he told you, or is that what that's what you're standing on?
no, that's what I'm standing on. His words didn't align with his actions. No,
You see what's going on? You see why you were drinking for real? You ain't trying to see it no other way because you believe that you wasn't worth it, and that man dissed you. You don't even know people probably said no, you ain't taking her with you. He probably never got a chance to come get you. You don't know that
because I remember he
because
promised me a car for high school graduation. He didn't do it. Or one time
what
he
what
promised he was gonna take me shopping, and I waited for him. No call, no show. So I just stopped believing.
so when your mother wasn't there, what was it like for her? What was your beef with? Did you have a beef for her?
No, it was more of missing her.
So mom went to prison, but dad disappeared. But dad is the one you mad at and not mom.
Well, because me and mom have worked those things. I've worked those things out. We've worked on our relationship.
Would you allow dad to have a relationship with you to work something out? Or are you already hell no?
No, no, actually, we're working on it. I think I probably have the best relationship with him than any of my siblings.
This is the same dude that never showed up for you though.
Yeah, because you have to learn to forgive. Because parenting doesn't come with instructions. This is trial and error, and you learn along the way. That's how this works. So you have to learn in order to move forward. You have to forgive.
So what have you learned about your dad since you've been kicking it with him lately? What
That
was
he's
it? What was it
progress.
like back then
Oh, it was hell. It was awful.
for him?
When my mom were together, that was a no. It was just no good. Yeah, I remember when they were together.
What also was he was going through after mom? What was he going through after
He
mom?
had another relationship, and he just decided that he had another family, and he had a business, and he was taking showboating his money, and it was on a whole nother level. But what can you do?
You held on to that story and you ain't changed that narrative. You
I
ain't
think
changed that narrative, huh?
I think me and him have a better relationship.
Oh, now, but that childhood is still stamped. That's what you manifested. How old were you when your dad didn't show up? Do you still remember those ages?
Mm, probably like maybe 8. From 8 to probably we'll say 17.
What was it like around 8? What did you have going on around 8 years old?
It was a lot going on then.
I'm listening.
It's just some things I'm just not going to
It's
talk
okay.
about. There's
It's
some
okay.
things.
You don't have to do that. I can pretty much already put some of it together. Trust me. But
Yeah.
what can you talk about that you can remember?
You're saying as far as the relationship with him or the things he didn't
What
do?
you were going through, you
Oh,
personally.
I don't know. I always had to be the strong one. There were some things that happened in my childhood, happened to one of my siblings, and I kind of fought myself for it because I felt like I could have fixed the situation, but I couldn't. It was destined for whatever was going to happen is what it was. I blame myself for what happened, but it wasn't my fault.
Dun, 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 dun. You see why you wear your cape now? Because it wasn't for you to do anything, but you see why you wearing your cape with everybody now? You see why you the strong one now? You see why you look for solutions now? Because you've been taught at the end of the day, if I don't find a solution, we stuck. You see how you still showing up at 8 years old? When you hear people's story, they reflect that 8-year-old you. Now I can fix it. Yeah. You think you saving you over and over and over and over. You're saving yourself over and over and over and over and over and over again. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Because clearly nobody was there to defend you or protect you. Clearly. So your position is, rah, but then you go save the world. Because you think it's your responsibility to do so. No, it's not.
And I know I figured that out recently, that
It's not. It's not.
I have to
You could
give
be
them to God. All of those things happening, I have to give them to him. All of them.
You can be a good person, including your husband.
Yes.
You can be a good person and still say no. You could be a great person and still keep your money. You could be a good person and still not give nobody no ride. You could be a good person and still keep your shirt on your back. That still make you a good person.
Yeah. Separating the two, to set boundaries when it comes to people and helping.
You fought so hard to be the mama and daddy in your life. That's why you the mama and daddy right now. I told you. You a woman and a man. You function out of both of them. I told you.
He says
I told you function out of both of them. That's why I said you became the solution. That's his job.
Yeah.
So the fear is
you can't be the solution when in the situation you sit down and you talk and you say, look, no, we shouldn't do that. Let's do this. And wait. It hasn't even, I'm just saying hypothetically, nothing even happened. I'm just having a conversation and you say like, hey, look, this is our problem. Whenever I do try to step up, you push me back. You will tell me, hey, no. If I feel like you're wrong, I'll go do something else. I said, well, we're always gonna have a conflict because you won't give me that chance to show you the actions have changed.
It's not about the action. When you deal with women, sir, it's about what they don't say that you need to hear. It's about what they don't say that you need to hear. You're looking at the process of the situation instead of looking at the summary. What is the thing saying to you? But what is she protecting in that situation? For her to tell you no when you're trying to change the action, there's something that she sees that if I change this action, I'm left exposed and there's nothing to protect me. What is that? You got to stop talking to the actions of it and catch the silent. When you start listening to her bottom line, there is no fight. Baby, what's the fear? Talk to me from here. If you talk to a woman from the logical standpoint, she's going to battle you all day because it's the fear that she's standing on. But if you talk to her at her fear, you catch her vulnerability to where there is no fight. You got to catch it. So when you're trying to change her behavior, you're dismissing her truth. Because she's not going to be able to talk her truth because emotional intelligence is something that she has to feel safe enough to do. So you have to talk to her bottom line, not her presentation. So it's not about changing the presentation. It's about letting her do what she do. But before you do this, let me find the fear. Let's address this now. Get your actions. So it's not about me telling you anything. It's about me addressing your fear and giving you the freedom to make your own decisions so you can see that I'm riding with you. But let me take your fear away from you. Now, how do you see the situation? So stop talking to her solution and talk to her bottom line. When that situation come up and you say, nah, babe, we should do this, but no. Hey, what's the fear here? How do you, what's going on? What is this saying to you? Tell me what this is saying to you. It just seems if I don't do it, this gonna happen and this gonna happen and this gonna happen. If that happens, what's the problem? What's the problem if that happens? If it goes that way, what's gonna happen? What do you see happening? What is the destruction? And you cannot think for one effing second that you're finna face any destruction and I'm right here. Because I'm not gonna let it happen. That's the conversation you have. Because she needs to know, if I give you my vulnerability, will you be my safety net to catch me when I fall? Because I'm going to fall. But I need somebody to catch me when I fall because nobody ever has. So that's what she's fighting from, survival mode, because nobody's never caught her. So stop talking to her survival mode and talk to her fear. Be the safety net. That's how you find a solution. My brother, did you forget who I was? That's how you do that. So stop talking to her presentation and address her fear. That's how you do it. Pull the infection, get rid of the symptom. Her symptoms is survivor. Her infection is abandonment and rejection, fear, not feeling safe, not nobody being there, being violated as a kid, nobody had her back. That's her infections. But her symptoms say, protect yourself, run, do this on your own, put that cape on. Don't address the symptom, find the infections. What is the infection in that story? And you know how you find that infection of that story? If you lived it, what would you be protecting if she told you the same? And when you look at it and you say, oh, because I feel like they're trying to play me, so does she. I feel like they're trying to handle me, so does she. So keep going. What makes you think that they're trying to handle you? Nah, because it seems like to me that they be trying to blah, 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 blah. She's saying the same thing you saying. So to understand her, you got to understand you. But the part that you can't talk to her about is from the same area that you're trying to protect. So as she's trying to be masculine and protect her situation, you trying to be tough as hell in your own. So this is how you talk to her. How you talk to you is how you talk to her. How you're vulnerable with yourself is how she can be vulnerable with you. You dig?
I'm over here looking at these comments, boy. They going in on me.
There you go, man. Come on, say, man. Where y'all going? There you go.
They going in on me. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
He telling the truth. I mean, it is about survival mode, but I always said that consistency and stability and feeling, like you say, feeling safe and somebody got your back. Like if ain't nobody else got your back, I'm gonna make sure, hey, we ride, and I'm gonna make sure it happens by all means necessary. But it's like, okay, well, if I'm doing that, then who got me?
I want you to hear that. Hear that, sir.
Well, I'm amazed. That's why I said when we get off, we have to have a conversation, because she's saying I ain't got her back. And I'm
that's
over
not,
here. I'm
that's
like,
not what, see, now, you that right there. That's not what she said. There's things about that woman that you don't even know that she don't feel safe enough to tell you. And that's okay.
We vice versa.
Just like it's okay. Just like it's okay. Exactly. It's vice versa. It's just as like it's okay for you. So she did not say you didn't have her back. She said in other words, she's saying she don't feel safe for her emotions.
Me too.
That's nothing wrong, bro. That's the nature of a woman. Especially the one that you arguing with and calling the op.
He gonna let it rest.
You see what I'm saying?
We're on the same team.
On the same damn team. So I tell you what, Miss Mary, let me help you with something. Take your vulnerability to your husband and then judge him from that position. Baby, I'm scared. That's why I'm doing. I'm scared. I'm scared if I do this, it's gonna look like this. I guarantee you may get a different husband.
See, did that. See, my problem is this. Cause see, when we sit down, I am the type of person, she know it. I go over and beyond when it come to her. Period. I don't care who it is. It's whatever it is, and it's gonna be, period.
Yeah.
But I always feel like she's never like that for me. Certain people can move and say, shh, well, you just look over that or whatever. I'm not like that. But when that shoe go like that, hey, you better go over there and handle it and tell them I got to go do that. Because if I don't, I'm wrong. So it's like I'm saying, I'm one of them people where instead of shutting down, what I do is she knows. That's why I'm like, she's not saying a lot of the stuff. Like I'm the one, she'll come to me with a problem, like something that she don't like. And then I stop and think about what she arguing about. And I'm the one that's calm and will say, okay, now hold on. What's the real problem? Because there gotta be an underline that started this really. to make it go like this. And then she'll come back 2 days later or something and say, you know what, you sure was right. My bad. It was, yeah. It just triggered everything. And I was like, well, you should have just went to whatever you had the problem with. And then we could have addressed that.
When she give it to you, just say word. She already done checked herself. No. Oh, Lord. No, when she say, you know what, you was right. What do you know how hard it is for them to do that? If you don't hush and you put more on it, you should have just went to this nigga overdoing his position. No. It's okay, babe. It's all good. No, I'm trying to tell you.
That's what she do to me.
Yeah, but nigga, she's a female. Why are you trying to do shit?
I'm trying to get her to see you can't do that to everybody. You want people to be fair and right with you. It goes vice versa. You give it to receive it.
I think that's the part that I'm trying to convey to you that you're not getting. One is logical, the other one is emotional. You got to expect that behavior from the emotions. That's what they're gonna do. And you supposed to be disciplined within your emotions to understand that that's what comes with this. You gotta let some shit slide and stop taking everything personal. Some stuff you gotta say, man, that's just what women do. Whatever. That's what women do.
I do.
Start adding that into it. And so if you think for 1 second she's gonna give you something, then you give. So boy, you lost your mind. Are you out your mind? You might well listen to the boys on Instagram then if you're gonna do that. No.
I don't know how it's considered a marriage then.
But you know why it's considered? The reason why you're trying to nope, you got to give me this for me to give you that. You don't know your position as a man. You don't know her position as a woman.
Nope. I ain't never like that.
She's the emotional one. So it's going to be based off your leadership. That's going to be based off your leadership. Because one thing about dealing with the emotional ones, when you set the tone for them to do something and they ain't doing it and you ain't arguing with it, do you know what you're doing that you don't understand? That little voice that's inside of her that's telling her she ain't shit, who mom and daddy wasn't there for her, you're confirming that when you complain about everything that she does. So she's about to shut down on you. You just don't realize the nature of emotions. You confirm that in her every time you bump heads with her and she don't feel safe. Because guess what? It's not about what y'all arguing about. It's the dialogue that she had once she's not with you anymore. It's what she's telling herself when you ain't around no more. It's what she's hearing. So if I got an issue, my dad wasn't there, my mama wasn't there, now my husband ain't listening to me. Who the hell I'm gonna talk to then? You gonna leave her with that dialogue? But see, that's the thing. You're not, yeah, it's not about your ears. It's not about what you're listening to. It's how you're downloading what you're hearing. But let's do this. Let's go ahead and nip all this in the bud. What is your idea of what you're supposed to be getting in this marriage? I think we need to address that. What do you think you're supposed to be getting? What are you in here for to get from her? She's clearly telling you that she's trying to find for herself. But go ahead.
Well, I mean,
what's she about to give to you that she don't have, my boy? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. And guess what? You don't have it either. That's why you want it from her. She don't got it. She you. She just told you she has to get it on her own. So here you go again, reminding her of what? Everybody that takes from her but never replenishes her. She just told you that. So guess what she got to go back out there and do, huh?
I said I've been running on a half-empty cup, and that's why I had to back up away from people.
That's what I'm telling you. So guess what she has to do after she give you what you want? Guess what she got to go back out there and do? Let me grab this cape again. We're gonna save some more people.
What do I tell you when you come in there and you come with that? What do I tell you?
You told me I need to stop. I need to stop trying to help people and pouring into others.
I can only do so much because that's what she does. I'm being honest. I have people all the time call me, ask me about different situations and how to handle it. I talk to them and I tell them as best as I can. But I know how to, when I'm finished, when I say, all right, bye, it went right with that phone.
Yeah, but that's not what women can't do. No. It ain't a her thing. That's a woman thing. Women think women think that they can offer different identities and different characters because they want to offer something to make you better and all that. They don't know how to just detach from it. If that was the case, my boy, she wouldn't be with you. Think about it. If she could detach like you think, she wouldn't be with you. If you want her to detach, that means y'all marriage is over. Huh?
She
If you're
can.
not catching that,
She can. Can
listen
she?
what I'm
Can,
telling you though. You're not listening. You're
can
not
she?
listening. You're not listening. You're not listening.
I
What I'm trying
am.
to
I'm
get you,
listening.
that's how women are, not Miss Mary. That's women. They think that they can offer different versions of themselves. Why do you think they pick these no good niggas and then try to be different versions to keep them around? Because they think if he just see me, that's what they do. And when they're done, women see in color, men see in black and white. We see and we'll cry about it later. They cry during the process. And then when they finally fed up, that's when they're done. But we don't visit our emotions till after we make the decision. They don't see the decision until they go through their emotions. We're different, logical and emotional. So when you understand that's not a Miss Mary thing, that's a woman thing. They all do that. What's happening is you're not understanding their nature. You're taking their nature personal. You think they do what they do for the sake of, you think she's doing what she's doing for the sake of F you. That's not the case. That's her nature. A lot of this is a lot of this is her nature. You're taking a lot of her nature personal without understanding. You're taking a lot of her nature personal without understanding that's just how women survive. You're asking a woman who's been violated as a kid, nobody had her back and all of this, to all of a sudden get into this marriage and let all of that go. Her whole identity is from that. Her whole means of thinking and being is from that childhood. The same way yours is. That's why it's hard for you to let go of being who you are, because that's part of your defense mechanism. Because this is you got all of this from your childhood. So we asking you to just let this go? Hell no. Just like it's hard for you, what you think she gonna do? It's hard for her. Y'all going through the same thing. So you asking her to give this up? No, sir. It's not gonna work like that.
I'm not trying to get her to give it up.
You
I'm just
stubborn
saying,
as hell. You stubborn. You
detaching
stubborn
your
as hell.
emotions.
You stubborn as hell. You stubborn as hell. I've been told you that. Boy, you know I rock with you hard body, but you are one stubborn brother. Because you're listening to respond. You are stubborn. Boy, bless Miss Mary, bless your heart. Oh Lord, bless your heart. Oh Lord.
No, see, but Mary, you know,
I'm playing with you, dude. I'm playing.
I
with you,
listen
dude.
to Mary.
But you stubborn.
I'm
You stubborn.
different.
You
I
stubborn.
listen. She say,
You stubborn.
like, she might say, Kevin, don't do that, because if you do that, you already know. Okay, baby, you right, because I already know. I ain't gonna do that, because I know. I do. I know she is my helpmate, because I know I should either be dead or in prison. I know she is really my partner, my ace boon coon, because I will listen to her. If all she got to do is speak, and if no, Kevin, I'm right. Okay, baby, you right.
If come out, do you get what's going on?
Yeah, I move out of emotion. I know
No,
that.
no. Yeah, no, that's not cool. So you're not right on nothing that you're saying in your body, because you're wrong. You shouldn't be moving off your emotion as a man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all need to switch bodies.
No, I'm saying I ain't fin. I took this. What happened? I said it once before. I took so much stuff from people as a youngster, and when I got old enough to where my mom and them would stop whooping me for fighting back, man, I went buck wild. I was like, oh, y'all got me messed up. Say, man, we can get it any way you want to. But as I got older, I realized I'm making too many enemies. And I don't want to be remembered like this. So I want to change who I am. And then I, first of all, want to be a better husband for my wife. I want God to lead me so I can be what she wants. Or
That's where
need.
you're wrong. No, sir. You want to be a better man for God and on your purpose with God. And that entail will make you a man for the better man for anything. Your head and crown and movement is being submissive to the will of God. And that sets you in line, because then you will be in divine order. You ain't got to talk to her about survival. You'll be in divine order. She'll be right where she needs to be the woman that she's called to be. But until we do this, I need you to understand something. You cannot sit here and say, I know she can calm me down and do this and do that, and she this and she that. And then with that same damn tongue, call her out.
I'm joking with her. She knows she
No,
know
no,
my.
no. But never mind the art part. Look at what we're talking about. No, because she don't do it.
No, it ain't like that. I don't. It's not like that. I'm just saying
It's never
the
this.
way
It's that. When it's that, it
way
ain't
it
this. It's this.
feels. The way it feels on here is how it feels anytime I talk about it. I feel attacked. So what I do is I just always be quiet and I just listen so that I
That
can.
doesn't get you better. No, no, no. Because you're still staying the same. You're not listening to understand. You're listening so because you feel attacked. That's the
No,
you see
I'm
how to work.
listening to understand. I
But listen,
am.
but see, here's the main thing. The biggest problem that you have is you're so ready to change that you haven't accepted you for you. And you want her to do what you're not doing. That's why you talking about changing so much so I can be a better man. That's what the woman trying to tell you. Who said something was wrong with the way that you were? You the one that's acting the damn fool. Just think about it for a second.
There's something wrong with me.
But see, the more you say that, the more she has to deal with the person that's saying something wrong with him.
Well, not no more. I ain't like that.
You keep saying this.
Baby, I
So
ain't
this
like
one keep
that no more.
so no,
Yeah.
listen. What I'm telling you is when you feel like you're good enough, you don't have to get her to see it. What happened? Please explain to me why is she making herself be around a man that she don't think is good enough? Why? Why would she have to do this if she thought you wasn't good enough? Why? Why would she waste her time talking to you about your behavior and calming you down if she didn't think you were good enough? Who got time to waste their time playing with you out here? We got one life to live.
I ain't gonna. Next time you ready to blow up, I'm gonna say, "Nah, I ain't helping you."
No, I don't.
But listen what I'm telling you. Listen what I'm telling you. What I'm trying to get you to understand is what you fail to realize that you're not understanding that you said that was impeccable was when you told her, when you said, I know she's this, and this, and she got my back, this, and this. Do you realize that's why that young lady wears that cape? Because she wants to be recognized as what her husband can finally see her as, but he's showing her something totally different. You see her as who she's been wanting to be seen as, but you fuss at her as if she's the same person that everybody else be disrespecting and lose and belittling. You see how you contradicting the space and wondering why you're getting 5 different women out of that one person? I want you to catch it. Do you know that's why she's been wearing this cape all this time? Because what you just easily said was, I know she got my back. If she knew this, the cape would be put up. But instead, you argue with her as if she didn't. I'm telling you, you do this.
Okay.
What happens if you give that to her and say, you know what? Let me stop with my stubborn ass thinking and stop looking at it the way I want to. How about I move from the idea of she got my back, yo? I ain't got to act like this. That lady really got my back. Because regardless of what, this is the only person that can calm me down. F whatever I think. F all of this. You know what? No. I ain't got to fight no more. I actually got somebody that got my back. What if you know what? I'm going to ride with her through this then. I tell you what, I'm just going to do that. What if I stop surviving and stop arguing with her? You know what? If she got my back, like I said, then why don't I just live through that truth and go backwards? So when the inside of me tell me she's trying to play you, the other side of you should say, we already know she ride with us. We know better than this. How about you start change your identity of how you see her? Maybe you'll see a different her because she's not the you that you are. She's not the one that you're arguing with. She's the one that you're rehearsing in your head. You got a different version of her in your head and you're responding to that, not this. And it's the same way with her. She can see a version of you in her head and she responded to this that's in her head, not the you that's right here. Y'all both are surviving from each other and both giving each other the same thing, which y'all both are looking for. What is wrong? No, stop it. Everything that she's been doing all up until this time, her husband sees it, but she doesn't know it because you can tell her this, but what do you show after that? Baby, you know what? I appreciate you for having my back. Then I'm getting treated like I don't got your back. Well, who the hell gonna have my back if you got me thanking me for having your back? That's not the issue. I've always had your back. So as I had everybody else's. The beef is who got mine. That's the beef. I know I got your back. You know that. The whole world knows it. The issue is who got mine. That's what she's saying to you. That's what she's saying to you. So every time you say, babe, I know that you ride with me and all this and all that, you're reflecting the same people that she's been trying to save all her life. So that's not a compliment after a while. It's like, yeah, I know. And you're treating me the same way that people that I be having when they get in their feelings about me. You're doing the same thing, but I had your back and you know it. Because little do you know, my marriage is now starting to become my defense mechanism where I can take the issues and take the pain, but I'm still going to show up to have your back. And you still thanking me, though I'm getting a shit sandwich most of the time. I'm telling you what's going on. Miss Mary, am I speaking for you or not?
You saying he does have my back, but you said there's room for growth for both of us. There is.
That's what I'm telling you. So what I'm telling you, sir, is as men, we are made to be the solutions of the earth. That's why I'm talking to you. But the only way I was able to do this, I had to be submissive to the will of God and be fulfilled from my head to my toe, for me to understand that. That's why I'm able to have this wisdom and this understanding, because God is my supplier. God is my vision. God is my perspective. God is my emotions. God is my perception. God is my whole system. And now I know, I see what you call me to be. Not me moving through my ego of what I think completion will look like and listen to this. Hell, that means I'm going through my mental health. So expect for her to be wilding out if I'm only using my mental health. But when God becomes my reign of everything, then everything is in order. Submission and obedience and in order. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So that's when I move this way, I'm able to see this way.
Wow, that was a deep one right there. I didn't know that I was passive aggressive and whoa.
But baby, that's how they feel. You know how everybody had entailed to their own feelings of this chat when they're putting comments there. You're not having all the story of parts of what we're revealing to them at this moment. But I mean, we both have childhood trauma. I get that. And that's why I've been seeking on a different level ever since I stopped drinking. I've been getting up in the morning and reading my Bible for about an hour. And I pray first and then I read my Bible.
Can I help you? I want to help you personally. Okay. I don't want you to identify with ever drinking ever again. Okay. I want to help you. I want you to, it never happened. The more and more you keep up with the idea of I was drinking, I was this, I was that, you're now still battling. You keep bringing that identity back into your life. I need you to let her go. You had a reason why you was drinking. So it wasn't that, I quit drinking, so now I'm doing this. There's a reason why. Whenever you drink, you become the person that you want to become. It's an identity issue. Because whenever you drink, it brings out that identity that I can be whoever I want to be without all the issues, all the pain, because now I can tell you no. Now I don't care. Now I can feel better about me putting you in your place. Now I ain't got to worry about questioning and beating myself up when you drink. So now that you're doing it, now you're back to your natural self. So I need you to stop identifying as a drinker. It never happened. It never happened. See, you can't be her and still remember yourself as her. Those are two different people. You're going to be one identity at a time. So every time you remember yourself as, it's been 2 years since I drank, it's been 3 years since I drink, we'll need to keep track of it. Because for us to keep track of it is for us to keep remembering that identity, or be it some type of, it never existed. I don't associate with drinking. I don't know what you're talking about. I never done that. You see what I'm saying? It's about you detaching from the whole thing. So when you do this, you now get to step up in who you are. When you keep going back to who you used to be, I used to drink, that means you're still remembering yourself as that individual from time to time. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So to free you, you must detach from the idea of I never drunk in the first place. Because if you didn't drink yesterday, or if you ain't drinking today, you never drank a damn thing. It's just a memory. If you ain't gonna do it tomorrow, it's just a memory. It never happened. You might as well say,
crossed my mind.
Huh?
Because the thoughts have crossed my mind.
Yeah, because you know why? Because you're still identifying with it.
Life and issues.
Because that's your solution. The alcohol was your solution with life and issues. That's why I told you the identity can't deal with life's problems. Well, let me ask you this. Did you have problems yesterday?
Yeah. I mean, we go from day to day and I just pray about it and keep going.
Did you drink yesterday?
No, I didn't.
So we don't know what you're talking about then. Did you drink today?
Nope.
I don't know what you're talking about then. Alcohol ain't our solution no more. It's a problem now because we don't need it.
Yeah.
We don't need it. And you just need to start telling yourself that, you know what, I don't need this no more. Because if I was whatever I was yesterday and today, I can be it tomorrow. And I did it all without alcohol. The problem is it's just the easier solution if alcohol was there, because it gives you instant gratification. It gives you instant results. It gives you instant things that you're looking for. That's the reason why alcohol was a thing for you. But now this is a process of you having to build that alcoholic person. You have to build that identity, sober and natural. And so now you're returning back to the thoughts. And then it's like, I'm thinking about the alcohol because whenever I go through this, alcohol is associated with it. The identity is associated with the problem. So that's why alcohol pop up in your head when certain things come up, because you don't normally deal with this sober unless alcohol. You don't normally deal with this unless you got alcohol to get you to not give a damn. Well, guess what? You still overcame it without it.
Yeah.
So this is how you need to be talking to yourself. So what you need to start doing is updating your character, because you can't identify with alcohol if alcohol is not your solution anymore. You ain't drunk alcohol in 3 years. That's not your solution no more.
Yeah.
So we never drunk alcohol as far as we're concerned. Never. That's how you must start identifying yourself. That's why I keep showing up. You still identify it as something. It's all about your identity. So when you look at why you needed alcohol, it's because of who you became. Well, that same person that handled that gave you a false sense of solutions. They didn't handle nothing. It's an illusion.
Yeah, it just made matters.
Just made matters worse. It's an illusion. It never existed. But look at what you handled sober. It's the same height and more. You go higher sober than you did with the illusion of I was drunk, I was drinking, so I can deal with it. You're doing just fine without it. And that's what you got to keep telling yourself. So you're never done. Like when you're coming from detoxing from these type of things, and that's what your mind does, your mind is wired to give you solutions. So the solutions that it tells you is, let's get you something to drink and we can get through this easier. It don't want you to work hard and bust your way. Your mind don't want you to do that. But you must understand that, oh no, you're trying to keep me stuck too, because I got a greater purpose. I'll do the longevity instead of the instant gratification. I'd rather build this person that I'm going to be longevity wise, and it's going to take you farther than your addiction did before I get instant gratification that keeps me stuck and make me go backwards. So we don't identify as this anymore. So we don't count how many years we were drinking. We don't even bring that up. We don't even talk about it, because we don't know what you're talking about. You must disassociate with the whole idea of it, because if it's just a memory, it never happened. And you voluntarily telling yourself it never happened. If you ain't did it today, you ain't no alcoholic. You never drank nothing before. You are a problem solver, remember?
Yeah.
So there you go.
It brought clarity to my life, and now I'm on my purpose. Got my brand and my group that I inspire people every day, and
see,
here we are.
So we don't know what you're talking about. And so now you finna tell people to do the same. Disassociate with that idea of alcohol. You don't need it. It's who you become because of it. It's not the drugs, not the alcohol. It's who I become when I'm on it. Mm-hmm. My job is to be this sober and find out why. What am I escaping? Because alcohol was your escape. It was your solution. Mm-hmm. And so when you look at why you was depressed and going on there, then you solve that. Watch how it don't even pop up in your head no more, because you're going to disassociate with it fast to the point where you're not going to need it no more. Once you find out I did this because I was escaping something, depression. What was I depressed about? A collective of thoughts. What was the thoughts telling me? And it's going to keep tracing back, find that, and change that perspective, and it'll change your whole identity of associating with anything dealing with alcohol. You'll never bring it up again. Promise you. Okay? I'm gonna get you through it. And look, I'm here for both of y'all.
And they're like, I guess they say we ignoring the questions that are being released there, but I'm like, it's like 600 comments.
I already knew. I'm gonna tell you something. I felt it in my spirit. I said, I got a good feeling that I'm gonna wind up talking to y'all too. You see why your co-host couldn't show up? You see how God works. You see how God works.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
he working.
So I think this conversation we just had for y'all too, because I already felt it in my. I already told myself I'm gonna get on his. I can't wait to talk to them too. I knew one day I was gonna have to talk to both of y'all when we was in the comment section. I knew one day I was gonna have to talk to both of y'all, and I think that was the you see, God don't miss. God don't miss. I'm trying to tell you, this ain't no coincidence that y'all two on here. Ain't no coincidence. This was for y'all. This was y'all's. So it wasn't about the Q&A for the audience. It was about y'all two.
Yeah.
So that right there even lets you know that God got y'all back. So I need y'all two to stop fighting each other and understand, hey man, God with us, yo. We can let go. You give her a different you give him a different you'll see something different. That's just what it is. Even God is confirming that y'all need to work this. I'm telling you. So that means y'all are ordained to be with each other. Y'all destined to be with each other, but y'all have yet to be married for real. And you're just gonna blow your mind when you see that. Because imagine the you two that show up that ain't scared no more, that's really can be vulnerable with each other. What you think that looks like? Y'all gonna be on a honeymoon all over again. Watch. Y'all, it's like y'all just met for the first time, I promise you. Because y'all both have been surviving for so long that y'all forgot to understand. You know what? If life get effed up, I got you this time. I'm not by myself no more. I got you. You riding with me. I got you. And y'all been riding.
We have
Y'all been
riding.
y'all been riding.
She
We
said,
Y'all
add,
been riding.
she said, add marriage counseling to the resume now.
No, y'all been riding. I won't even go that far. They just heard it right there.
Right.
I wouldn't even go that far. You hearing it right now. That's all it is. Y'all been riding with it. Y'all both are scared to show each other the same thing that y'all showing each other. Y'all both are scared to show each other. Because people are always trying to play me and all this and all that. It ain't happened here. Because the people that did play you ain't in your life no more. The people that did cross.
He
Huh?
said you said that prayer. I prayed about it. I prayed a prayer 3 years ago. I said, Lord, if anybody that's not aligned with the will, a part of the purpose of this journey, if they're going to be a distraction or a hindrance, remove them. And where they at? Where they at, Kevin?
Nowhere to be found.
Gone.
But what I find odd is guess who didn't leave?
The
Y'all gotta
standing.
the two. Y'all better cut it out. Cut it out. Knock it off. God removed everybody but the two.
He took away the help and everything. He said, no, y'all gonna lean on each other. It's not anybody else I'm gonna put in there to help y'all. This has been the lesson that's been on repeat for the past like 2.5 years. That we're on the same team, not opposing team, same team.
I pray to God one day that we all get to have this, just the understanding. Only thing y'all missing is an understanding. And if that's all I got for somebody to finally understand, you know what? I'm riding with you. Do you know what that's a whole nother level of love right there. That's from the divine right there. Do you know what that does when y'all two step out, when two people have finally decided, you know what? We in this together. No more fighting. I don't have no past. That's what I got you for. You erased my whole past. I don't know what you're talking about. That's why God put me with you. It's too many confirmations for us to stay together. Even that prayer said we're supposed to be rocking. You know what? I choose you. I choose you. When you finally do that, you're going to get a different relationship. Even when it comes to rah, 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 rah. I get it, baby. I still love you. It's all good. We ain't going nowhere. I get it. Walk the hell off.
We have moments. We do.
You know, and it's okay to have with human beings. But then it's like we don't have to keep doing them the same thing no more because we finally understand. We just both scared. You heard her say that she tired of wearing that cape, and you heard him say he feels like the same way you feel. Now that we know this, when we get angry and get in our feelings, how stubborn are we going to be? Do we get to tell ourselves, you know what? I want to be mad. Hell nah. But you know what? Don't let me get out my body. Because nobody's taking your anger from you. Have it. But don't get foolish and start saying stuff like you know damn well ain't true. Now, because she ain't got my back. That's a damn lie. You know better than that. He ain't holding me down. You know better than that. You know better than that. Don't get out your body. Have your emotions. Be human. But don't get out your frame. Because that's what maturity is. When we look and we both can say, you know what? I know this is what makes her go. So how about I don't even show up like that? I know that this what makes him mad. So why don't I even just, regardless if I do it or not, let me do something different then. Let me learn a new way because I'm not trying to trigger him. I'm not trying to go down there. I'm not trying to do this with him today. So let me do something different. Is our ego so powerful to say, you know what, let me make the adjustment. You win. When we get to know each other like that, regardless if my intentions are pure or not, if I know it's about to trip you out, I just rather not do it at all. You got it. Because I don't feel like going through it. Because why? Because once you in it, you can't get out of it. Now I got to deal with it. Hell no. Why can't we just do that? Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. But damn, man, I see love here there. I also see fear. I pray to God that God ever give me that chance to do this. Boy, I'm on this purpose thing and I'm doing all of this. And of course, that's not my intention right now. But boy, when God tagged me in, I ain't gonna play with you. I'm not gonna play. If God gives me the opportunity to get it wrong with somebody so we can both get it right, I just want to get it wrong to get it right. I don't care. Yeah. But this right here, the only thing that's missing is submission and vulnerability from the both of y'all. That's the only thing that's missing. For the right people, see, that's the only thing y'all missing. Y'all love each other out of this world, but you're both just scared. Because y'all both the same person. So it's okay. But if y'all know God is the head of this thing, man, why can't I lean into it? Because if you play with me, you got to deal with God anyway. So what I'm scared of, if you cross me, you got to deal with God. So what I'm nervous about, why can't I lean into you? Because if you ain't for me, you'll be removed. So I ain't worried about it. So if that's my notion, that why am I protecting me when I know God is for me? So I can show up however I need. That's why I am the way I am. I can show up however I need to be. You can't play with me because God don't play about me. Right. I'm a made man, so you can't play with me. But I can show. That's why I can show up and be just as nice and loving as I want to. Because you're gonna deal with some stuff after you cross this line with me, or you're gonna go through some stuff. So and then if I know that that's my truth, then let me show up as the God that I serve then. And if that's what it is, then that's what it is. If you cross me, you know what it is. You know what it is. Your prayers hit. Yep. Your prayers hit.
Yeah.
They hit. Yep. So at the end of the day, ain't no playing with you. So you can be just as grown up as you need to be. It's okay. Because if that line get crossed, hey, that's between you and God. But boy, I'm gonna get me something to drink. Give me some water. I've been in the living room. That's between you and God. Ain't got nothing to do with it. No, don't come talking to me. That's on you. Watching Days of Our Lives. I ain't studying your ass. That's between you and God. You see what I'm saying? That's what I need. So if God is in this, just let God run it. So we don't need to be scared no more. Let go. Y'all team, man. Damn. Y'all team.
Let go of control. Like I'm a person that overthinker and gotta know everything. I learned that life is not like that.
But that's your defense mechanism. So before you dish you, understand why you're like that. That's your defense mechanism. Because if nobody's never had your back, your only roadmap is your overthinking. That's your roadmap. It's your overthinking. That's all you know. So it's not about whether life is like that or not. You have a right to, that's your processing. Because nobody's never had your back. So you only know to protect you. So there's nothing wrong with that. So when you understand that, it alleviates, it takes the pain away. It takes the thinking away. Yeah. Do it funny. So that's all you gotta do. That's all.
I don't see that comment.
They said they were invited to a second wedding.
Y'all get remarried because I'm telling you what's gonna happen when y'all two meet the real y'all two. Neither one of y'all seen the real y'all. When y'all see the real you, y'all get married again. Y'all getting married again. Y'all renewing them vows. I promise you. I don't miss. I shoot from half court. You know who I am. I ain't never said nothing that ain't came true. Because I don't open my mouth on stuff. When y'all two find each other, watch. When y'all see the real y'all, watch y'all get remarried again. Watch.
Say I've been with him since I was 8 years old. We've been on this. Well, yeah. He been knowing me basically my whole life. Yep.
Man, what the hell?
His dad was at church.
Yeah, that's look. When y'all get married again, the second time y'all renew y'all vow, I'm gonna be there just like this. Yeah, what's up with it? They did it. And my boy, they did it.
Coach, she just told you right there. KG said he ain't paying again.
Ain't wrong with that.
That money no more.
Yeah, I hear you. But you ain't got to do all that. You ain't got to go all in like that. It's all good. Hell, it's just y'all two anyway.
No, I got the grandbaby now. I got the 2 boys and a girl.
Y'all two in your squad. That's it.
I gotta add them too. I gotta take.
I'll be there. I promise you, y'all get remarried. I'll be. Y'all renew y'all vows. I'll be there. I promise you. I probably have my word. That's my word. In there with a linen suit on. On there with a linen suit on. Up there with a cigar. Dun, 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 party. And a dancing like here. Who is this boy right here?
No,
I'll be out there 2-stepping in there. Who is this boy right here? I'll be out there just wrong.
See? You wrong.
Nah, that's what it is, man. So, man, I know y'all got it. Y'all be all right. Y'all already are all right. So, there you go. I didn't mean to just take over. Well, yeah, that's what I did.
This is helping the people. I see in the comments they just like we needed this. They needed it like
I get it. But it's just, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm 41. I'm gonna be 41 Friday. This is love. Y'all just scared. And when y'all get rid of, and it's natural to do that. So y'all not doing nothing wrong. That's natural. But boy, when y'all let go of that fear. Where the hell y'all think y'all going? Who the hell finna start over with y'all? You gonna get out here and go and make this thing work? Anybody? What? Y'all over here, you over here talking to this dude. So Kevin, you gonna get broke up with as soon as you keep calling this man. It's over. Y'all relationship over. Come on, Mary. Say, man. It's been a long time, man. Hold on. I was with her for a long time, man. Come on. Oh, man. Come on, man. God, dog. Come on, man. Give me a break, man. God, dog, man. Say, man. Say. Yeah, what you want me to do? I already know how this gonna go. So y'all might want to stay where y'all at and get this ish together.
That's why we here doing the podcast, and I got my t-shirt brand, and God knows whatever else He has in store for us. It's something big.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. And it's funny exactly how intentional God was today with y'all two. That's funny. There's a reason. No disrespect to your co-host, but I think this it's about y'all two. I don't know what she was scared to talk to me for. I don't know what that's about.
She might have fell asleep.
Yes.
Don't worry. I catch her the next time I come on here. She gonna talk to me the next time.
She fell asleep probably.
Okay, well, we'll see. She gonna talk to me the next time.
You gonna tell them about your book?
Oh yeah.
We
look,
gotta get that.
So first things first. First of all, I appreciate all the love. So my official ebook it's been released. I got it copyrighted and all that. I originally took it down this morning, but then I put it back up because I had forgot. I had to get the copyright thing. So all that's squared away now. So that'll be here next week. So I got that. But yeah, I have the official ebook right now. It's available for the Patreon. But this Friday, June 14th, which is my birthday, I'm officially launching it June 14th. So right now, $29.99. But Friday it's going to $49.99. Why? Because I got too much free stuff out here. Somebody gonna pay for something. Just what I'm saying to you, man.
I'm getting me one.
I got too much free stuff out here. Somebody gonna pay for something. I'm not gonna keep passing out all this stuff for the cheap, for the low. I got bars. You hear me?
I might need to get more than one and give it as some Christmas gifts.
But it's digital. It's a digital download.
Yeah, that's what
so you download, and then the file is only 8 megabytes. So you ain't gotta worry about taking up too much storage on your phone. It's 94 pages of 8 megabytes, so it don't take up a lot of storage. So you good.
Oh yeah.
It's a zip file, so you can download it straight. So once you purchase it, you download it straight to your phone and get the reader. But it got 94 pages. It's 35 mini chapters or whatever with breakdowns of my personal life and how I came to the conclusion. So I have a series coming where I stopped at 35. My next book gonna start at 36 to 70. The next book gonna be 71 to 100. The next book gonna be 101 to, you see what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep going. You understand what I'm saying?
I told
So
you G50.
see, 49.99 sound better, but I'm who that? I'm gonna do 50. So now when I posted it yesterday, they start boom, 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 boom. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. They start buying. So now, man, like I just thank God for direction. And for those of y'all that understand what that's like, when you just waiting to hear from God, tell me what to do, especially when you one of them types that if you point me over here, I'm running over there. And then you have to wait and you just don't know what God is doing with you. And then God finally showed me ebook. Say less. Little did I know, I forgot I had already had some stuff written up since 2022. So that's what I used. So I used that and I added more bars to it. So the next one is going to be the more updated stuff. So I'm working on that as early as tomorrow. So I plan on having that published back out here in July. They have one in August and have one in September. So I want to make this a thing. You see what I'm saying? Then the next one will be about my awakening, how I awakened and got this wisdom. It's going to tell you about my whole life and how I got here. You know what I'm saying? I got the webinar August the 4th, 2 p.m. Eastern time on Zoom with conscious and subconscious program. The same way I was talking to y'all today, that's exactly how I'm gonna break it down in the seminar. Same exact way to the T. So, but it's about conscious and subconscious. Like I said, you the conscious mind, she the subconscious mind. And whatever you impress, you express, like I was telling you. So I teach how that goes and how to reprogram that. You see what I'm saying? How to rewire all of that. So that's what we're gonna be doing, man. So, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for what's coming. You dig? So that's where we at with it. And yeah, man, that's where we at with it.
Well, y'all make sure y'all get that ebook. Well, I know everybody in the comments, they over here, they got it. They look at this. I'm currently reading it. It's amazing.
They say it's amazing. I mean, they say it's good. Shit, I don't know. They say it's good. I don't know. I mean, they say
just
huh?
Little toxic.
Who? I'm toxic.
That's what my wife be saying. He just a little toxic.
You be killing me. I be sitting there. I'm like, he's singing. Who made the wrong remark? Why would they say, "Oh Lord, they didn't got him started"?
I got time today. What? You going to jail? You going to jail? Come over here and I can fight. And I can fight. That's why I be trying to be in the comments, and I don't know why he ignored me. I'll be in the comments. He be like, I ain't got time. I say, I do. I got time here. Go follow me, inbox me. I got time. He knows.
Nah, I'll be, but you know, it's love, man. You know, that's just my personality, and I mean everything I say. It just come out from me.
So weird. You're going to jail. That's how you say it.
Yeah, you're going to jail. Yeah, you're going to jail. Absolutely. That's my favorite thing. Yeah, you're going to jail.
Come around here, you're going to jail.
You stay right here, you're going to jail.
And the worst one is when he play that music and he said, hold on. Let you have your moment. And he go to, so I'll be like, dog, why you say that? That's why I just go on the balcony.
But you gotta understand, like, people are who they are, and I accept. The one thing I can say that I do love about my life is all denominations. I don't care what you believe in, what it is. It's gonna be respect across the board, and that's why I say the word like creator and stuff like that, because I want to respect people's beliefs. You see what I'm saying? Even though it's my room, I still respect the people. So you got different denominations in the room. I don't care what you believe in, but it's all about respect. And as you can see how everybody can flow, the core people flow together. We can have 300-400 people in there and everybody getting along, because at the end of the day, that's just how it is. So with me as the leadership of that room, I'm setting the tone. They are a reflection of how I see me, because I'm not going to have it, not having disrespect. Everybody know that. I don't not play that under any circumstances. So with that type of understanding, we already got the negotiables out the way. Let's have fun. You understand what I'm saying? And I make examples out of them when you cross that line. That's just what it is. Got to. I don't care who you are. Somebody came in there freestyling. I was talking. No, I didn't even know she was doing it. I was talking to other people, and they were like, "Gee, you not seeing this?" And when I saw it, she was over here rapping. I said, "Do she think I'm Murder Mook or something? What is she trying to battle me?" Like I didn't realize that she was rap battling in my live word for word. And I'm sitting here like, hey, man, what are you doing? And I looked and she's over here freestyling. Like she over here rapping. Like, no, oh, she trying to be crazy with the words. Nah, I'm gonna get you up out of here though. Yeah, you was in there too, because you said something about you being the DJ. Yeah.
I do
You see what I'm
everything.
saying?
DJ, write songs, sing, record.
Man, that's crazy. But no, man. So no, like I said, I appreciate the support and I appreciate all the love. You know what I do. You know why I'm here. You understand? As long as I got breath in my body, I'm gonna do what I do. But that thing gonna be for the $49.99 come Friday because I get too much game away. You got my YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. You know how many free bar? I got over 530 videos on Instagram. You gonna pay this $49.99? You gonna pay this $49.99? You gonna pay for something? You understand? So it is what it is. I do 5-hour seminars for $100. No. You gonna pay for something. You gonna pay for something. So there it is. So yes, sir.
Say that one more time. I need to get my daughter one.
You get your what now?
I need to get my daughter a session. Say that one more time.
I said no. I'm talking about seminars, but no, you want to get your daughter a session.
Yeah, she need to sit down and talk.
Well, I mean, it's hit the link tree in the bio. Go to one-on-one coaching. Ain't hard to find. You know that.
Yeah.
You know that I'm not hard to find. Whatever anybody's looking for, go on all my bios and all my platforms and hit that link tree, and you look for whatever you're looking for. It's a lot. I got Patreon. I got a book club in there, and now that I got my official ebook, that book is gonna be the book club now. So we're gonna be talking about that book after we finish the book that we're on right now. That's gonna be the next book that we review, my book. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about that.
I need to get in. I gotta get some stuff going.
But, yeah, so we got the book club, we got the action plan group where it's a goal setting group where you set whatever goals you set and I help and so we challenge each other. So whatever I did in that day, I posted in there to motivate them to do what they need to do. So we're constantly holding ourselves accountable and doing what we're supposed to do. So that's what that group is for. That's a subscription site. So eventually we're going to meet up because I've been having to get this book out and all this. I had so much them, like I said, with my birthday being this week and the ebook and working with you and then all this other stuff. I said, let me go ahead and get this week out the way. So next week I can go ahead and meet with them, meet with the book club and all this other stuff. So yeah, man, I got a lot that I'm rocking and rolling with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna do subscription counseling where you just pay the subscription fee and Patreon every month and you get access to me twice a month via Zoom for 30 minutes a piece. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't playing no games. And to give you PDFs, we do homework in there. I'm not playing. So we're gonna be doing all of that.
In hand.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But we got the seminar coming up August the 4th, 2 p.m. Eastern time on Zoom. So you hit the link tree and go to the reset webinar. That's coming up. So yeah, man. Man, listen, man. I'm just happy to have direction. You dig what I'm saying? So that's that.
Well, I gotta tell Helen good night. I got a 3 o'clock. I gotta be at work at 3. I gotta be up. But
I gotta be on there, go to the gym in the morning. So yeah, we good.
Oh well, but I will say I appreciate it. We got a lot to talk about. We're gonna sit down and you know what I'm saying, get it in. What's good, my G? And you know, I really do. I'm going, yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Every time you come, we always gotta sit down, talk about it.
But make sure the conversation is from an understanding already. She got your back, he got your back. Now y'all talk. Okay. If anything, if it got anything to do with outside of y'all having each other back, change how you word it. She got your back, he got your back. And whatever y'all talk about from that, let that be y'all starting point. Then go. If it's gonna be anything that's gonna divide that teaching, scrap it. Scrap it.
Okay.
Scrap it. Yeah. And there you go. And I promise you'll see. You'll see. But it don't mean it's gonna happen overnight now. You gotta work at it. Somebody has to catch it and say, nope, we're not doing this. Not this way. Tell your story, but tell it different. We're not doing it this way. Tell it a different way. Somebody has to catch it. But you can't catch it after you got your jab in and say, okay, nope, can't do this like this. You got your jab in, now you want to change. You can't do it. You can't do that. You done got your jab in. Okay, you can't hit me back because that's not what we're doing. No, No.
Baby.
You hear that, Mary? You can't do that.
No, do you hear that? Because you know. He
Y'all
knows it.
funny. But nah, that's what's up. So nah, man, look, anytime, at the end of the day, I'm family to the room. Anytime you need me, you know where I'm at. Since the first time you talked to me, I've been a man of my word ever since. You know that. So at the end of the day, man, y'all know how I am, man. I show up wherever. I don't give a damn how far I go in life or how big I get. I'm still a man of my word. I enjoy doing this with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, one day, I'll meet y'all in person and we can do it in person. I'm cool with that. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just keep me posted. Let me know whenever you need me. I'm here.
That's a bet. I'm gonna make sure next time I got my co-host in here so she gets some of this heat.
Doubt it. Now when she see this, she's gonna be like, nah, she cool. I'm pretty sure she cool. I'm pretty sure she cool.
I think she watching. She like, oh no. I'm not doing that.
Nah, she cool. But because at the end of the day, but you know what though? She also probably can understand it was a safe space because though we may have brought up stuff, we fix what we break. You know that. We fix what we break. If I bring it up, I'm gonna clean it up. I ain't worried about that. So that's what we did. We brought up hers, we brought up yours, and we cleaned up both. That's okay. But whatever understanding y'all two have, that's y'all's. Like she said, what I'm saying don't necessarily mean it apply 100% to y'all. Y'all got to get y'all own understanding. To hell with what I'm talking about. To hell what the people in the comments say. It's y'all. Rob. And only y'all need to have that understanding. So there it is.
Thanks. Well, man, I enjoyed it. I appreciate everybody coming in, all the support. Gee, I really do appreciate it. You helped me out. I'm over it thinking so. And baby, I appreciate you coming in. Sabrina, you coming on here next. You getting all the heat. I ain't gonna say nothing. I endured a whole beat up. My muscles a little sore, and I feel like next time if I go through this, he's going to jail. Okay, y'all? I'm just telling you. I'm not finna deal with this no more. Now, but now I really do. I appreciate it. Everybody showing up. Say, I don't know if you going over there. You going tomorrow? You going TikTok or tonight or what?
Nah, man, I ain't going no TikTok tonight. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I did too much talking today. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I gotta get up and go to the gym in the morning. So I'm going to bed.
Okay, well, I appreciate it. Say y'all, I'm up out of here. I gotta change up how I speak because Coach G make fun of it. So yeah, it's going down. I'm up out of here. Peace, baby. Appreciate you, baby. I love you.
Love you too.